Kevin, Kevin, Kevin. Kevin, Kevin, Kevin. Kevin.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Happy Independence Day, sir.
Wish you all a happy Independence Day, dear students.
Sir, India has got freedom from British Raj long back due to the leadership of patriotic people. Sir, does patriotism exist today? Tell us its significance.
Well, I will narrate you a true incident that my friend shared with me. An ex-Indian Army soldier from Kargil Battalion and a software engineer, named Vivek Pradhan, met in a nodal office. Vivek Pradhan was not a happy man. Even the plush comfort of the air-conditioned cabin could not cool his frayed nerves. He was the project manager and still not entitled to air travel. It was not the prestige he sought. He had tried to reason with the admin person, it was the savings in time. As project manager, he had so many things to do. One day he was sitting calm for a while on his chair. Suddenly a man appeared beside him and started staring at him. The man was young and stockily, built like a sportsman. He looked simple and strangely out of place. He seemed probably as a railway sportsman, making the most of his free traveling pass.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you from the software industry?
Yes, sir.
Your people have brought so much advancement to our country. Today everything is getting computerized.
Thanks.
Your people always amaze me. You sit in an office and write something on a computer. And it does so many big things outside.
It is not as simple as that, my friend. It is not just a question of writing fake lines. There is a lot of process that goes behind it. It is complex, very complex.
It has to be. No wonder your people are so highly paid.
Everyone just sees the money. No one sees the amount of hard work we have to put in. Indians have such a narrow concept of hard work. Just because we sit in an air-conditioned office do not mean our brows do not sweat. You exercise the muscle, we exercise the mind, and believe me, that is no less taxing. Let me give you an example. Consider a train. The train entire railway reservation system is computerized. You can book a train ticket between any two stations. From any of the hundreds of computerized booking centers across the country. Thousands of transactions accessing a single database at a time, concurrently, data integrity, locking, and data security. Do you understand the complexity in designing and coding such a system?
You design and code such things.
I used to, but now I am the project manager.
So your life is easy now.
Oh, come on, does life ever get easy as you go up the ladder? Responsibility only brings more work. Design and coding. That is the easier part. Now I do not do it, but I am responsible for it, and believe me, that is far more stressful. My job is to get the work done in time and with the highest quality. To tell you about the pressures, there is the customer at one end, always changing his requirements. The user at the other end, wanting something else, and my boss, always expecting me to have finished it as earlier. My friend, you don't know what it is to be on the line of fire.
I know, sir. I know what is it to be in the line of fire. There were 30 of us when we were ordered to capture point 4875 in the cover of the night. There was no knowing where the next bullet was going to come from, and for whom. In the morning when we finally hoisted the tricolor at the top, only 4 of us were alive.
Sir, who are you?
I am Subedar Sushant from the 13 Jammu and Kashmir Rifles, on duty at peak 4875 in Kargil. They tell me I have completed my team, and can opt for a soft assignment. But tell me, can one give up duty list because it makes life easier? On the dawn of that capture, one of my colleagues lay injured in the snow, open to enemy fire while we were hiding behind a bunker. It was my job to go and fetch that soldier to safety. But my Captain Sahib refused me permission and went ahead himself.
Then,
he said that the first pledge he had taken as a gentleman cadet was to put the safety and welfare of the nation foremost, following by the safety and welfare of the men he commanded. His own personal safety came last, always and every time. He was killed as he shielded and brought that injured soldier into the bunker.
Then,
every morning thereafter, as we stood guard, I could see him taking all those bullets, which were actually meant for me. I know what it is to be in the line of fire.
Sorry, sir, I judge you're wrong. It was nice meeting you, sir.
Nice meeting you too.
Suddenly, as if by impulse when he shook hand, he felt the man's hand. It had climbed mountains, pressed the trigger, and hoisted the tricolor. Vivek felt it seemed trivial, even it was insulting to him to edit a Word document in the presence of a man for whom valor and duty was a daily part of life. Valor and sense of duty which he had so far attributed only to epochal heroes. Vivek realizes that his being a soldier is being on fire. Stood in full attention and his right hand went up in an impromptu salute. The incident he narrated during the capture of Peak 4875 is a true, life incident during the Kargil War. Captain Batra sacrificed his life while trying to save one of the men he commanded, as victory was within sight. For this and various other acts of bravery, he was awarded the Param Veer Chakra, the nation's highest military award.